Hey guys, in today's video, I'm going to take a print from this calendar right here. It is called Folk Art by David. If you like folk art and you like primitive, you're going to really enjoy this calendar. I bought it off Amazon a couple months ago and I absolutely love it. It has some beautiful pictures in it, really pretty artwork. So I'm going to take one of the prints from it and I use some paint sticks and I make a really nice picture. I use the paint sticks to make the frame and it just turns out so cute and so nice, and I just really hope that you guys like it. So that is what today's video is, and again, it's Folk Art by David. It's a wonderful calendar with some beautiful artwork in it. So I just wanted to say that I'm really glad you're here. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you're new, welcome. If you're returning, thank you so much for coming back. I really hope you liked today's video. I had a good time making it and I can't wait to hear your comments about it. So let's get started.
It's Holly's humble home. Yeah.
All right, guys, so this is the picture that I chose to make our little picture frame with. I thought it was really sweet, and it's just, a picture of a little angel, and I just thought that would be darling. So I got some of those paint sticks right there, and you can get those paint sticks from either Lowe's or Home Depot, and they're only like $1.98. And there's 3 in a pack. So I'm just going to start by just getting my little calendar picture here nice and even. I'm going to have to cut it down a little bit, but it works out really well. And so just, trying to get the edges nice and neat. And then I'm going to Mod Podge it on to that little board you see in the back there. Now, taking calendars and making prints with them is a really fun and inexpensive way to get some really nice wall decor. But let me tell you, the board that I am putting the picture onto, it's a little thicker than cardboard. If you just use plain cardboard, like cardstock or something, it's not going to be thick enough, and you need a little bit more support when you put the paint sticks on, because we're going to use the paint sticks to make our frame. So you have to have like a backing board that's pretty sturdy, is what I'm trying to say. That board right there that you see me putting the Mod Podge on, that has to be really sturdy. So you can get, you could probably get some of the picture frames from the Dollar Tree and use the backing board from the larger picture frames to do this project. You could upcycle some Amazon boxes if the cardboard box is thick enough. You just want to make sure that you're using a nice sturdy backing board, because if you don't, if the backing board is too thin, when you put the paint sticks on and everything dries, it can warp. Okay, it won't lay flat. So just putting that out there for you. So I put the Mod Podge on, and now I'm just going to put our little picture on top of it like that, and just smooth out any wrinkles or any bubbles. Sometimes you still get like a couple wrinkles or little bubbles, but it's really not a big deal. And since I'm making like a little primitive picture here with this, I'm not really worried about any wrinkles or bubbles. I think it'll just go with like the whole primitive theme. But it turns out really nicely, and you can use like a credit card or a bank debit card to really smooth it out, to just try to get it as flat as possible. So there's the 3-pack of the paint sticks, and they have like little ruler measurements on it, which makes it really convenient when you're making these pictures, because it's just really easy to mark it and then to cut it. So it's like it comes with like a little built-in ruler already on it. So that's pretty convenient. So I really like to use them. So all I'm doing is I'm just going to measure it all out, horizontally and vertically, just going to get it all nice and measured out. And I'm not going to miter cut the edges. I just make them flat and flush up together. I don't do miter cuts or anything like that, especially with the primitive pictures. I kind of like them to just be really simple, but I just kind of like that look to begin with, so I'm not going to use, a miter saw or anything like that. I'm just going to use just a regular old hand table saw. And I just marked a little H on there to tell me that that's the horizontal one. Just trying to keep myself organized and make sure I don't put the wrong one on the wrong side. So just cutting them, and I wanted to show you the little saw that I use, but it was making my table shake, so I didn't do that for too long. But I have them all cut now, and so now I'm just going to paint them black with just some regular old craft paint, just some black craft paint, and just going to paint them all black. But if you had chosen a different calendar, there are so many calendars out there, and some of them really have some beautiful artwork on it, really beautiful landscapes, or, even at Dollar Tree, sometimes they have like the farmhouse style calendars. Check out Dollar Tree's calendars because they usually have some nice ones. But, it doesn't matter which picture you choose, depending upon the look that you're going for. You don't have to paint the paint sticks black. Like if you had chosen more of a farmhouse type of print, you could, paint them white or maybe gray or a nice taupe. You could even just stain them wood with like a wood stain. The same with like a landscape portrait. You can choose whichever color you want to paint your paint sticks. Because I chose a nice primitive print, I'm just going to go with black because I thought that would look nice, nicer for it. But yeah, you can choose any color you want to. So I'm just going to go in and rough up the sides here because I like that aged kind of older roughed up look. So just taking some sandpaper and then just, sanding the little sides there just like that until the wood is exposed. And now I'm just placing because I just want to make sure that my measurements were correct before I glue it down. So I do like to go in and do this. Before I glue anything down, I like to make sure that everything is correct and measured properly. So what I wanted to do with this one though, guys, and I zoomed in, is I wanted to paint just a little freehand, simple little vine onto the little picture frame here, kind of to mimic the one in the picture right there. If you look up at the picture, there's like a little vine in there, and I kind of wanted to mimic that onto the frame. I could have left it, just plain black, and that would have been totally fine. But I got a little creative, and I wanted to take it a little further, so I just painted a very simple little vine on here. So I painted some green, and then I just went and did a little highlight with some yellow. And so now I'm just putting on some little leaves just like that, just again mimicking the little vine that's in the print. and just adding a little bit of yellow for some highlight. And I'm not cleaning my brush in between the colors, guys, because it just looks like the paint is just blending together. So I didn't clean my brush when I went from the green to the highlight. I just let it all blend together, and it actually turned out very well. If this is your first time stopping by my channel, I just want to say thank you so much. I'm really glad you're here. If you're returning, thank you. I am so glad you came back. And I just really hope that you guys like this video. I have been creating wall art by using calendars for so long. I did it when my kids were little, and we were just starting out, and I had found this really pretty, it was like a Thomas Kincaid calendar, but it wasn't Thomas Kincaid, but it was similar to that look. And I had made several pictures from that calendar to decorate my foyer with when my kids were little, and they really liked it. And so I really have always liked finding a really nice, beautiful calendar, and you really enjoy the pictures. And just because the month is over or the year is over, you just want to see those beautiful pictures again. So it's just a wonderful way to really just be able to see them anytime if there's a certain print or picture that you really like. Just turn it into a nice piece of wall art, and make a nice simple frame for it, just like this, and you'll be able to see it anytime. So, and it's really budget friendly, and there's so much you can do to decorate the frame. So just a really fun idea, and also it would really be a nice gift idea. I know we're not even at Halloween yet, but Christmas is going to be here before you know it, and I just thought, this would also be a nice idea for a Christmas gift. If you have someone, who just likes, like primitive or farmhouse, you can just, find some of these prints on some of these calendars and just make a really nice handmade gift for someone. So I did the same technique to all of the pieces of the frame, and I hot glue the frame to the board with our picture on it, and that is how it turned out, guys. And that is how our little vine turned out, and I just love it. I think it turned out so nicely, and I just really hope I give you the idea, and just what you can do with a calendar. Just so many things you can do. And as you can see, again, I didn't clean my brush, so the colors blended really nicely together, and I just think that turned out really pretty. I'm going to give one of these to my friend Joanne. She's a dear friend of mine, and we like to give each other stuff all the time. So I have lots of little gifts from her, and she's got lots of little gifts from me. And that's the back of it. It was just an old piece of some scrap, sturdy cardboard that I used, and I did paint the back because I like to make sure everything looks finished. So just showing you how, what you can do with some scrap material and some paint sticks, and I just think it turned out really pretty. So I hope that you guys like this video, and I can't wait to hear your comments on it, and I will see you in the comments. And until next time, take care.